So talking business to drive economic growth and food security in Nigeria, stakeholders in Abuja have emphasized the need for government and private support to drive the adoption of green technologies in Nigeria. They made a call in Abuja while presenting a research report on the potential of green technology and digital innovation to drive economic growth, job creation and environmental sustainability in Nigeria. Here's the rest of the story.
Several critical benefits that green technology could bring to Nigeria's economy, such as in the area of agriculture, environmental, transportation, ICT, and many more, have been identified as potential solutions to address climate change. The Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry, in partnership with the European Union, is conducting research and develop policies to support these initiatives to improve businesses and society. Speaking at the workshop in Abuja, the Director General, Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Agabaidu Chukwuemeka Didiani, emphasized that the findings of the study will provide practical insights to help industries incorporate sustainable practices and green technologies aligning with Nigeria's net zero commitments.
As the voice of the business community in Abuja and environs, ACCI is dedicated to driving initiatives that promote economic and sustainable development. This study aims to provide actionable insights into adopting green technologies and integrating sustainable practices within our industries, aligning with our commitment to achieve net zero emissions by the year 2060.
One of the key recommendations from the research is the promotion of soil-less agricultural practices, as demonstrated by the First Lady. This approach, according to her, will not only help us achieve food security, but also provide economic opportunities for businesses.
Adopting these measures will help us to not only secure ourselves, but also to bring food security for the country. Clearly, food first philosophy is what we think will help us drive economic growth. Because once we're able to begin to feed ourselves, other things will no longer be such a difficult thing to do.
The representative from the European Union delegation, Dr. Frank Okafor, identified 3 priority sectors for its engagement in Nigeria, namely green and digital economy, political governance, and human development.
Government does not exist on its own. The government exists to partner with the private sector to roll out solutions that will be economically viable and profitable for the private sector to be engaged. So this report should be made available to the government to enact the right policies and also be accessible to the private sector people to see the opportunities in the green and innovation sector so that they can make appropriate investment.
Also, the Executive Director, National Policy Advocacy Center of Chamber, Dr. Chidebere Owumere, laid more emphasis on the potential of the research findings in boosting Nigeria's economic growth.
When you're trying to tell people to come into circular economy, look at the option of renewable energy, these technologies require funding, and in developed climes, or let me say other climes, government support this kind of investments, so that people can adopt it easily.
Among others, the commitment to partnering with the private sector to drive economically viable and profitable solutions in the green and innovation sectors was also emphasized.